Hello there. Is it better to be rich or is it better to be poor? Recently, I had a conversation with a friend and this question came about, and we were dissecting what that really means because there's many different interpretations as to what it means to be rich and what it means to be poor. I felt so moved by the question that I wrote about it, and I wanted to share this journal entry with you. Is it better to be poor or is it better to be rich? There's a duality paradigm to this question. To be rich is assumed to be financially abundant. To be poor is not. I personally think it is better in that sense to be rich because I can have the resources that not only better my life, but even potentially better the life of those around me. I mean, how else is a nonprofit going to flourish without the resources of the wealthy? On the flip side to this, to be rich comes with the misconception that one doesn't know what it means to struggle. I agree the struggles of the rich and the poor are very different, but it's like damned if you do and damned if you don't. I'd rather be able to afford my necessities and then some to focus on my purpose. Although my outlook isn't shared with all men and women, but it is my belief that majority of us are merely trying to do this. Too much of anything is never good. So I would, of course, always remember where I come from because I am not better than any other individual. One would argue that to be rich or poor could relate to gifts and talents as well. One could say that this finite world is like an audition for how the remaining infinite time of our existence will be. Can you imagine if God blessed you with many gifts and you did absolutely nothing with them in the physical world? How disappointed he would be. I'm sure he won't be apt to increase that individual's talents and gifts. The same can be said about the lesser than individual. This person has one gift, but they did their absolute all to maximize the utilization of that gift. In essence, that individual gave God more glory than the rich, gifted person. Gifts come from God. I like to think that our individual gifts is God's way of signing our letter before putting it in the envelope. The letter being our spirit and soul, and the envelope being our body. It's his signature touch that makes the letter that much more meaningful. A lot can be said about a person's signature. Signature analysis is a real thing. God gave us different gifts so that collectively we can portray something about him. I mean, we are all his children. With this aspect, it's almost a sin to not share your gift. Our gifts are truly our unique way of tapping into our Creator, exploring his wonder, goodness, and mercy. With this perspective, it only reinforces the importance of the work that we all do. Our gift is necessary for the glory of God. If we thought more like this, we could never let analysis paralysis, procrastination, and overthinking hinder us from truly letting our light shine. When you're in your divine calling, aka gift, things flow with such ease. Ideas come more abundantly. Conversations seamlessly tie into your higher purpose. This is what I'm experiencing. I need to stop overthinking and start doing because someone is waiting to read, watch, and listen to the work that I'm doing. And ultimately, that will shift their life like never before. The same can be said for you and me. Not doing so will cause major repercussions. We cannot afford to take any action. We are meant to change the world. If we all thought this way, we would be so much further in life. So To end this entry, it is better to be rich, rich in life, gifts, prosperity, hope, freedom, love, and even money, because I serve an abundant God, one who is always there to provide a lending hand. A poor scarcity mindset requires one to have a limited view of everything. And since we are spirits in the flesh, there's truly nothing limited about us. Share this with someone who needs this message. Share this with someone who needs encouragement. Share this with someone that you love and wish them the best. Let me know your thoughts. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon.